Please like and support this story.
Subscribe for more stories of growth and authenticity. I let my best friend borrow my phone for one day, and she stole my entire life.
I had just posted my most honest video ever. For the first time, people were really seeing me.
Did you know that the people who seem most confident are often managing the same fears privately that you are?
I'm so glad you're my best friend, Soph. I tell you literally everything.
Sophia Reed had always been perfect. Perfect grades, perfect clothes, perfect everything. But Sophia had a secret. She was tired of being the perfect shadow to Emma's creative light.
So I was thinking for the next video, we could do a fun challenge, like a blind taste test. We could get people to react. It'd be hilarious.
One Thursday afternoon, everything changed. Sophia asked to borrow my phone for an hour. I said yes. I trusted her.
I thought she was looking at video ideas with me. I didn't know she was taking notes on how to be me.
She gave my phone back. Everything seemed normal. It wasn't.
Wait, what is this?
I went through every video Sophia posted that day. She studied how I talk, how I move, how I think. She became me perfectly.
And people believed her. They believed she was the real me.
Emma, what happened? Are you okay?
Liam, my best friend just stole my entire identity and nobody knows it was her.
Sophia had finally found something she was better at than Emma. Being Emma. Within 24 hours, Sophia, pretending to be me, had gained 500,000 new followers. People loved her.
I know it was you, Sophia. You used my phone. You posted those videos as me. Emma, what videos? You sound paranoid. You're projecting your insecurities onto me because you're jealous someone succeeded with your content.
When I tried to tell people the truth, nobody believed me. Of course they didn't. Sophia told a better story.
Please, you have to believe me. Sophia is lying.
The comments switched. Suddenly, I was the imposter and Sophia was the real thing. 2 weeks passed. Sophia's followers doubled, mine disappeared, and nobody cared that the truth was the opposite of what they believed. I filed a report with the police. I had evidence. I had my phone logs. I had everything. They said they would investigate.
Even my parents started asking if I was exaggerating. If I was jealous of Sophia's success.
If I had done something to deserve this.
Everyone at school started treating me like I was the villain, like I was the one who stole her identity. It was backwards. Everything was backwards.
3 weeks in, Sophia had 2 million followers under my name. I had lost everything I'd spent 2 years building. I stopped trying to convince anyone. I was completely alone. Emma, I found something. And I think it proves what you've been saying. The metadata doesn't lie. These videos were all posted from Sophia's bedroom IP address, not yours.
So I can prove it. I can actually prove it.
I went to the principal's office with Liam. I brought the metadata evidence. I brought everything.
Sir, I have metadata proving these videos were posted from Sophia's IP address. I have my phone records showing I never borrowed my phone to her again. I have the timeline.
The police opened a formal investigation into identity theft. This was really happening. If what you're saying is true, this is a serious legal matter. We need to involve the police.
Your story has inconsistencies. Where were you exactly?
I was at the office. I had a deadline.
We have records. You left early.
I don't remember. It was a long day.
Sophia finally admitted it. She explained everything. Why she did it, how she planned it. All of it.
Emma, you made me feel invisible. You took my ideas, my suggestions, and then acted like they were always yours. I was tired of being the background character in your story.
And then I realized something that hurt more than the betrayal. She was right. The case was prosecuted. Sophia faced charges for identity theft and fraud. But the thing is, she was also right.
I want to address something that's been eating at me. My best friend did something terrible to me, but I did something terrible to her first, and I didn't even realize it. I used Sophia's creative ideas without properly crediting her. I made her feel like she didn't matter, and when she brought it up, I dismissed her feelings. That doesn't justify what she did, but it explains it. My follower count started climbing again, but this time, people were following the real me, the honest version, the version that made mistakes and learned from them.
Maya, I've been a terrible friend. I've been so focused on Sophia and myself that I never asked how you were really doing.
I felt so alone. It really hurt. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
I learned that friendship isn't about perfect moments. It's about showing up as your real, messy, accountable self. Sophia was sentenced to 120 hours of community service and ordered to pay restitution. She's working toward her own growth now, separate from mine. My new content gets fewer views than Sophia's fake versions got. But I sleep better at night knowing every view is for the real me.
If you're watching this and you feel invisible in someone's life, speak up. I should have. And if you've ever used someone's ideas without credit, that matters. That changes how they feel about themselves.
Liam turned out to be the person who actually saw me when nobody else did. And that matters more than any amount of followers. Did you know that audiences can feel the difference between authentic vulnerability and performance? They can. And they respond to realness. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't create. But I could write. I wrote down everything I was feeling.
I started therapy. I needed help processing what happened. And more importantly, I needed to understand my own role in it. My therapist asked me questions I didn't want to answer. Like, had I ever made Sophia feel invisible? Had I ever used her ideas without credit? Did you know that the brain remembers painful emotional experiences much more vividly than happy ones? That's why I kept replaying every moment.
I finally told my parents the truth. Not just about Sophia, about how I had treated Sophia, about my own mistakes. A boy named James reached out, Sophia's ex-boyfriend. He said he had seen this pattern before. Sophia did this before, to another friend. Different names, same pattern.
James told me that Sophia had done this to another friend before.
Different names, same pattern. I realized Sophia's actions, while destructive, came from a place of deep insecurity. She needed to prove she was good enough. Did you know that people who hide insecurity behind confidence are often struggling the most? Sophia was perfect on the outside, invisible on the inside. I found our old messages. I could see it now. Every time Sophia suggested something, I thanked her but used it like it was mine. The trial date was set. Sophia would face the consequences of her actions. But I would face my own accountability too.
I was going to have to tell my story in front of a judge. In front of Sophia. With everything I now understood about what I had done to her.
I told the truth about what Sophia did. But I also, in my own testimony, acknowledged my own mistakes.
Sophia had to sit there and answer for what she did. She had to face how her actions affected me.
I understand what I've done. And I'm sorry.
Did you know that forgiveness doesn't mean accepting what someone did? It means releasing the anger so it doesn't destroy you.
Sophia wrote me a letter. She apologized, not just for the videos, but for feeling invisible.
The trial ended. Sophia received community service and probation. The verdict was delivered, but the real work was just beginning.
I wrote back. I apologized for dismissing her ideas, for making her feel like she didn't matter.
Did you know that your authentic self is always more interesting than any version you fake? I learned that the hard way. I had everything I needed to be successful. I just needed to credit the people who helped me get there.
I started creating again, but this time I learned from everything that happened.
Sophia started her community service, 120 hours of helping at a youth center, teaching kids about creativity. And something unexpected happened. Sophia actually found meaning in helping others.
So the key is to find your own style. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Okay, I get it now.
You're doing great.
I saw videos of Sophia working with the kids. She was real with them, genuine, not performing. My followers grew again, but not because I was perfect, because I was real about being imperfect.
Did you know that accountability actually makes people like you more? It shows you're capable of growth. I started helping other kids going through similar situations. I realized my pain had purpose. Your pain is real, but it can guide you to help others.
That makes me feel hopeful.
Good. My community became different, more supportive, more real. They appreciated the honesty. Liam stayed through all of it. That taught me what real love looks like.
Did you know that the people who've experienced betrayal often become the most compassionate? Because they understand the cost of not being seen.
I rebuilt my friendships. Not the same as before,
But better.
because they were real.
6 months later, the incident felt like it happened to a different version of me. My follower count was a fraction of what Sophia had. But each person following me knew the real me. I heard Sophia got into college, on a scholarship for her own creative writing. She was finally being valued for her real work. A year after the betrayal, I was a different person. Not because of what happened to me, but because of what I learned about myself.
I started a project about authenticity, about giving credit, about seeing people. I'm interviewing creators to learn how they collaborate and credit their friends. It's about giving credit where it's due.
Someone messaged me saying my story helped them fix their friendship. That was worth more than any follower count.
Did you know that the experiences that hurt us most often become our biggest sources of strength? If we let them.
The award wasn't for being the best creator. It was for being real and helping others be real too. This story isn't about winning against Sophia. It's about learning who I actually am.
And who I actually am is stronger, kinder, and more honest than I was before. I'm grateful for that, even though the way I learned it was painful.
I created a community where people support each other's real work, where ideas are shared and credited. It's so refreshing to work this way.
Yeah, crediting everyone feels right.
My follower count grew slowly, but it was real growth. People following the real me.
If you're watching this, see people. Really see them. Not just what they can do for you. See their pain. See their contributions. And if you've hurt someone without realizing it, admit it. Apologize. Work to be better. That's where real growth happens.
Did you know that your authentic self is always more interesting than any version you fake? People connect to realness. That's the real currency.
Thank you for watching my story. It means everything that you took the time to hear it. If this story resonated with you, please like this video. It helps people find it. And it means you got it. You understood the message.
Subscribe for more stories of growth and authenticity.